Hey everybody, it's Rob from Rob Not Working. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the top 5 most expensive homes in Ireland in March 2026. So here we go. All right, so let's get started. So the first property that we're going to look at is number 5. Is the fifth most expensive. This is a castle. It's a hall and a castle, technically. It's on 250 acres of land, lined all by trees. There's a tree perimeter. Looks like it was in a Netflix show. I don't know. That's just my take, but it's 10 bedrooms, 6 baths. The interior is 14,000 square feet. And this is just beautiful. I love how they have a little picture. So they're showing you like all the different, they're having a video. So it shows you all the different pictures here. And it's definitely old. That's for sure. I think it said that one of the buildings was from the 16th century. I think the castle was from the 16th century, and that the house might have been from the 18th or 19th century. I mean, I definitely can believe it. It's beautiful. A little dark, but it's beautiful. Um, it's going for 6.3 million US dollars. And honestly, furnished, looks pretty good. Looks a little crowded, but it looks good. I love the kitchen. Kitchen's really nice. Again, it just looks very dark to me. But what we'll do is we'll flip through some of these pictures just to show you, because I mean the video is pretty good. It looks like they have some like marble columns in there, and a lot of really nice bathrooms. But it is beautiful. Not my fave out of the top 5, but it is beautiful. Look at that. Look at those flowers in the wind. But here it is, right there. Looks really nice at night, that little castle. It looks like they have some cows. They got a little private entrance there. They got a fountain. It's a castle again. Little house. Some sheep. This isn't bad at all. I'd love to retire here. This would be great. Really like it. Really like it. And I don't know what really like got me to do Ireland. I mean, I was just kind of thinking today, and I was like, what should I do? What's going to be interesting? And Ireland, I mean, it has like wonderful coastlines. It has like a really nice countryside to it. Every time I think Ireland, I think like sheep or like that, coastal cliff that I obviously can't remember. Um, but I think between those two things, Ireland really has a lot of charm. I'm a little Irish, 25%. The rest is Italian, but I definitely have an appreciation. Is that a bird cage? What is that? That looks like a bird cage right there. Yep. Yep. Bird cage for show. Got to have one of those in your house. But that kitchen is beautiful. Look at that backsplash in the oven and that overhead there. That is just beautiful. But I would say overall great house, probably worth the 6.3 million in my opinion. Um, and then the bathroom, look at this. Look at this in the bathroom. I'm gonna zoom in. It almost looks like a telephone, one of those old school telephones, but it is just a little shower handle. Really nice. Very old though. Very old. This is interesting. I feel like that might have gone into another room or something. And I wonder what this was used for too. This would be a suite hotel or B&B, but I don't know. Maybe it was used as a private residence. It didn't really say in the description what it was used for, but it's obviously beautiful. It could be used for anything. 49 photos, but yeah, 250 acres, just over an hour from the nearest international airport. It's built in 1745, and it's just great. There's an additional 50 acres if you want, but you don't have to. That's number 5. Sopwell Hall, and Killaloe Castle in Munster, Ireland. Very nice. Any Powerball winners, feel free to buy this. We got number 4. This is 48 Temple Road in Leinster, Ireland. $8.6 million, 13 bedrooms, and it is on about just under 2 acres. With this one, it's a great opportunity to acquire one of the finest private land holdings in Dublin. Oh, land holdings. Okay, okay, okay. It continues to enjoy beautifully proportioned reception rooms, the proportions of which are rarely seen in private residences, with generous windows overlooking the magnificent gardens and grounds. I wonder if they use AI for this. I don't know, maybe. The elegance and grandeur of the original residence remains, and with vision and foresight, could be reconverted into a truly wonderful private residence enjoying one of the finest private gardens in Dublin 6. There's a charming detached Victorian Gate Lodge, which would have been the original Gate Lodge to St. Andrews. This is a beautiful property in its own right and extends 581 square feet. There's also a second substantial detached modern residence on the ground known as Glen Keane, which has a living and bedroom accommodation. It's about 4,300 square feet. And then you can get to the property from 2 different driveways, it looks like, which is great. And then it also has some of the finest trees, which you definitely need if you get a rich house like this. So let's take a look. 13 beds. Let's take a look at the photos. Here we go. That's a way better view. Way better. I'm going to do that from now on. Oh. All right, so that's the outside. You know, kind of looks commercial with the driveway up right there with lines in it. Looks like people would get married here, maybe. Who knows? Okay, there's St. Andrews and Glenkeen, and then that gate lodge we were talking about. So it looks like most of the buildings are on this side where they have like the greenery, the yard on that side. Very interesting. Ooh, we got palm trees too. This must be South Ireland. I didn't know they had palm trees in Ireland. That is crazy. That's not bad either. I'd take that. Honestly. It's pretty good. And then what else are we looking at here? All right, so that's the inside, really high ceilings. There's kind of like this awkward space. There needs to be some artwork right here, but the fireplace is kind of cool. Furniture is interesting. That's definitely Irish furniture. Got a little hallway. Definitely feels commercial to me. Definitely feels like there should be like offices in this building. Yeah, this was used for something. They were teaching somebody something in here. Maybe it was a senior home or some kind of retreat area. I don't know. This is very interesting. Look at that, though, near some soccer fields. It looks like a pretty main railway road. It's beautiful. So I don't know if I technically call this a house. I mean, technically, I guess it was a private residence, but oh, that's seeing better days. That's some nice trim there. Excellent. Okay, the floor. They're just showing off now. Now they're just like, I like how the fireplaces were redone. Like it looks like they've like put in some, gap filler here and put in like a somewhat new fireplace, which kind of looks cool. I don't know if this outside was the original or not, but it looks really nice. I like what they did with it. That's a little skylight from the bottom of the stairs. Yeah, that's cool. I'll take it. That looks cool. Hopefully there's central air. Okay, we got some kind of emblem there too. All right, I feel like we've seen that already. Another fireplace. Wow, they really want people to see the corners of the buildings. Look at this. I'd live in that. Is that the one that's 100 square feet? Probably. They're not showing you the inside though. They're just showing you these Really fuzzy drawings here. But that one is, it says it's a single family home. $8.6 million. We'll go to number three. Number three, Coolmaine Castle in Munster, Ireland. 8.6 million, 9 beds, 6 baths, 8,300 square feet on 56 acres. And it looks kind of coastal. Extremely attractive and magical 18th century castle, gloriously positioned within private parkland that enjoys a prominent position overlooking the sea and up to the estuary to Court Macsherry Bay, just an 18-minute drive from fashionable Kinsale town. In all, 56 acres, 6 receptions, 9. What's a reception? Oh, I'm having a moment. I don't know what that means. Pastoral views over undulating countryside combine gloriously with expansive sea views to give impressive and panoramic vistas from the castle. Just say it's a nice view from the ocean. Cool Maine. Look at where it's at. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That is as south as you can get. Let's see the video. I want to see this little video here. I haven't seen this before, so. Oh, wow. This is like straight out of a movie right here. This is insane. Look at that little thing we're going in. I don't the drone shots are awesome with this. This is crazy. Look at that. We got a little like castle attached to the house. That'd be awesome. That view right there into the ocean. That is just incredible. I feel like you should be paying more for this. I feel like the other property should be way less. Look at that. Look at that. That's absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you can hear it, but the music is like flutes right now. It's just all flutes playing while we're seeing all these drone shots. But it looks like it has like an underground cave going into the garage. This is crazy. All right, we're going in through the door. Red walls. All right, it's got some character. I like it. It looks like definitely better lit than the last one too. Wow, I like that backdrop right there. This isn't bad. I feel like I'm there. I like these videos. It's the dining room. It's the living room. We got a little ship in there too. Wow. A lot of pictures. A lot of pictures of birds on that fireplace. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. We got a green room. Very nice. Looks very shiny of a green room though. That paint was very shiny. Very interesting choice. Okay, that's a little. Okay. Okay, what? Bookcase leading to a spiral staircase. Hidden staircase goes into the castle. This is nuts. It's the second floor, all the bedrooms. Not bad. Not bad. Is this where all the bedrooms have fireplaces? No. We did another video like a couple weeks ago, and all the bedrooms had fireplaces. I think it was New Mexico. You know, I think this is the only time I'd like a rug in the bedroom, like a full rug in the bedroom. Is I was in Ireland in one of these houses. It just seems very fancy, but I feel like I'd drop coffee on it. Look at the little bunk bed. This greenhouse is like insane. You got a little telescope looking out too. This is great. Ocean view. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Look at the tennis court. They have a tennis court too. And this? What is this? What is this? Okay. We're over a bridge. We walking towards the beach? Maybe. Maybe it looks very warm. Oh, I love that. Nice little meditation area, nice little garden. They got tomatoes growing in there. This may be my favorite house I've seen. It may very well be my favorite house. That's number three. It's number three. Incredible. At night too. Incredible. Oh, 1 point. Okay, this is $11.1 million. This is Dunmore Bay at Horse Island. Loop Head. 4 bedrooms, 4 baths, 60 acres. So no neighbors. This it's got a helicopter pad, guys. It has a helicopter pad. Oh yeah, there it is. Let's look at the video. I love these videos. Wow. Wow. You own all those blocks. And probably the one in the front. So what do you do? Just like get a helicopter and just head over there? This is nice. This is too nice. $11 million. So yeah, just for an extra like 3 million, you got, whoa, I've never seen that before. That is cool. They must get some storms or something. That is crazy. Oh yeah. This could be a restaurant. This looks like a restaurant. Extremely fancy. Like, do you own that too? Can you drive on that? This is a very cool house. This is a very cool house. Oh my goodness, it's too perfect. It is way too perfect. That's a pool. Doesn't even look like a pool. It looks fake. It looks so fake. There's like $1 million of wine in there. All the same champagne in there. Yep. Yep. Dog figurines. You got, what is this? Closet? Bathroom? Everything's gold. The music is extremely dramatic. Look at this view. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Then you're in here. What is this? The dining room? Is it separate? That is impressive. Dunmore Bay and Horse Island. Wow. Last one. This is at Mountain Mappa's house, Victoria Road, Killiney, in Dublin. 11.4 million. 6 beds, 4 baths. It's on 1.25 acres. There's 79 photos, but we're going to look at the video. I love videos, but this predates Mount Eagle, 1838, and Victoria Castle, 1840. All right, so we got a 19th century house here. Let's take a look. It's the last one. Okay, impressive. Do you get all of that in the front? That's my question. Yeah, you definitely do. That is extravagant. Look at that. Look at that. You need a fountain, and you need those palm trees, because Ireland has palm trees. Definitely not native, but they must do something to keep them there. That is absolutely beautiful. These people get to host weddings here. This is insane. Wow. See, this has like a really like classic feel, but I feel like everything's been like updated to some point. And it's cozy. I would say this is definitely cozy. See that like island is definitely updated, but it looks nice. They're like mixing in a whole bunch of things together, old and new. They're not focusing in on the chandeliers, which is a plus. Like the last one wanted to show everyone what the chandeliers looked like. The glass, the glass little screen house is amazing too. This isn't bad at all. I love how it's so secluded. I mean, it's only on like a little over an acre, but it seems like you don't see the neighbors ever. But yeah, $11 million. Honestly, I feel like the last one was a little bit more. The last two were a little bit more impressive, but I do like it. This one would be my number three. That's not bad. It's not bad. But I hope you like this. If you want to see anything else, let me know. Any other countries, any other regions, I'd be more than happy to cover them. The whole channel is Rob not working. So it's all the places I'd go and the things I'd do if I wasn't working. So that's the concept, and hope you like